I'm going to start off with a number 6 Kona Universal Strong Streamer Hook. Next we're going to tie in a Schlappen tail. Now we're going to tie in a wing of bucktail. And an underwing of bucktail. On top of the blue bucktail, we're going to tie in some icewing fiber and light blue smolt pearl. Next we're going to tie in some polar chenille. This is dyed UV in chartreuse. Now we're going to tie another wing of bucktail. And again on top of this wing, we're going to do another clump of icewing fiber. Now we have a 10mm articulated fish spine in the vise. We're going to tie in our polar chenille. So from this point, we're basically going to do the same thing as we did on the back hook. We're going to have a wing of bucktail on top and bottom, and icewing fiber on top of that. Okay, so now in the 10mm shank, we have a 15mm articulated shank. And the same process again. So if you'll notice, as I move toward the head of the fly, my bucktail is getting thicker and just a little bit longer. Okay? So I'm going with a clump of bucktail about this big now. Now I have a Kona 1/0 Universal Strong Streamer Hook. Now we're going to add 0.45mm beading wire onto the hook. Now the front hook's a little different. We're gonna start off with the polar chenille. So now we're gonna reverse tie a clump of bucktail on the top and bottom. Same colors. Now we're going to put another wing of the ice wing fiber on top of this. Now more polar chenille. Now you'll notice that I'm not going all the way to the hook eye. We're going to be putting a Fish-Skull Baitfish Head on here. And if we go all the way, we could have issues with getting the skull on. So give yourself a little bit of room just so you're good to go. Now we're going to tie in more bucktail, but we're not going to reverse tie this one. And you guessed it, more ice wing fiber. Now we're going to put an underwing of orange bucktail. Now a little tip, before you commit yourself and whip finish and glue the head on, it's always good to pre-fit your head to see how it's gonna fit, okay? I know I'm good to go here on the eye. I have 4mm Surface Seducer Dragon Eyes. These are in volcanic. And there you have the Disco Deceiver.